Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4 Imperial Italy. And the Empire is indeed getting ready to form up. Of course, there's still lots of other powers in the world that we may be competing against. We are only second because the Ottomans are getting big. And if we do form the HRE and we've got a few years left of the game, our goal will be to break up the Ottomans as much as possible and make ourselves number one. Of course, it'll be a little bit tough to just flip that suddenly in the end, just because of the way the power points, there we go, add up. We'd have 1,000 points to make up for. We are currently gaining. We are getting more points per month than the Ottomans, but that is a long lead to try to catch up on. But if we smack them down a bit, maybe something that can happen. We have set them as a rival. Good. I don't want to set Spain as a rival. Nope, that's fine. We have tons of manpower. How's our force limit looking? A little bit shy, so let's go ahead and build that up a wee bit. Let me go and actually manually... How many cavalry do we have here? Oh, lots. Okay. I'm going to manually throw a little bit more infantry sort of in this side of the world. And we'll have to check the attrition. We might be able to group them all up. We'll see. And then I'll use my sort of standardish army template over here. Oh, we don't have quite enough money. Need another month of tick. Alright, some rivalries are changing. That's fine. We have a lot of truces going on right now. I think we could attack Provence if we wanted to. That's a little bit awkward, though. And actually, I don't think there's much sense in going to war, despite the fact that we have so much manpower and things. Just because to get a peace deal, we'll have to spend all our Diplo power. And right now, our Diplo power is completely tied up annexing Burgundy. So really, all we can do for the next little while is wait for Burgundy to be annexed. Trading in wine, trading in cloth. Alright. We'll go ahead and start a new army there. Is there currently a coalition against us? Yeah, coalition of one. Oh, Provence, actually. So we're going to wait. We also have Sardinia that we're going to have to go ahead and annex. We will have to wait until some of this aggressive expansion goes away. We can get up to plus 200 improved relations, but that's not going to be quite enough. We are royal married and everything, yeah. So we're going to have to wait for some of that to burn off. And obviously, we can only annex them after 10 years of ownership anyway. This is my war fleet, war and transport fleet, which are there. And otherwise, we are protecting trade. We have a few more ships that are being generated. We need to get a bigger trade presence in the Ragusan trade node. There's actually quite a bit of money flowing through here. We don't want to go into Vienna, and especially if we're pulling trade from Constantinople. In fact, I'm wondering if it might make sense to only compete in Ragusa right now. That would make more sense to maximize how much money we're making, but part of the reason that we're fighting Constantinople is actually to try to deny the Ottomans a little bit of money. Which might not be the most efficient necessarily, but what the hell. Let's do it. Stock exchange in Zagreb. Good. That'll give us a little bit more passive trading power. So we'll have to start deciding what we're doing with our money. Like, I would like to continue to build up the army a wee bit. Certainly make sure we don't cap out on manpower, because that would be a bit of a waste, since we are not at our force limit. Of course, building more troops, not only do we have to pay for the troops themselves, but we have to... Ooh, Denmark declares war on Scandinavia. Excellent. And we have just enough supply to get everyone in there. But also there's maintenance. Now, of course, if we have the maintenance set down to 0, we're not paying as much, but it still adds up, so it slows down our money gain. Still, I think we'll be happy in the end if we've got maximum force limit in case something triggers, and certainly once our truces wear out. So France over here, for example. So that's in 6 years. Hungary is in... Oh, yeah, Hungary would be next. Hungary in 4 years. We'll certainly be maxed out on manpower and force limit at that point, and I think that'll be the thing to do, will be to attack Hungary, see if we can connect up our territory over here, and of course continue to add things to the HRE. Speaking of which, have I added everything I own to the HRE? I believe the answer is yes, because that's not actually my territory over there. At least not yet. Okay, so yeah, we'll just wait for Burgundy to annex. It's taking a while. There's a lot of tax base over there. It's going very quickly because of our diplomatic reputation, although it's going to slow down just a scooch when we run out of Diplo power, because we can technically soak 11 per month over here, and we only produce 10 per month, so we'll run out. But still, at 10 per month, that is a very, very, very fast annexation, which is nice. That'll free up one of our Diplo reps, which is good too. And of course, at some point, we'll go ahead and soak in Sardinia and add them to our empire. How is the Baleares doing? They have no native unrest. Good. We actually got like a rebellion there last time, but it was as a result of an event. Salento and Bari. All right. Let's not do the mistake where we forget to raise our maintenance. They will finish their sieges, unfortunately, by virtue of the fact that we have, no matter what, there's going to be a river crossing. Actually, let's have you stand in the grassland for maximum supply, and we'll make sure you have a high maneuver guy. Ooh, they have a 3. I think we have a 4 maneuver, though, don't we? Yes, we do. Good. So we'll avoid the river crossing at least. Or we could have someone with just higher pips. That works pretty well, too, but in this case, that'll be fine. Cotton imports. Okay, that's fine. And yeah, we'll just have to wait a couple of months. And unfortunately, so this will add separatism in these provinces, which is kind of a pain in the butt, but what can you do? Could have preemptively built forts in places where rebels might spawn. That doesn't sound like necessarily a good idea. Now, we don't actually have any forts at all over here, but I don't think we need any. We're unlikely to get attacked in that area. I mean, certainly, if we go to war with the Ottomans, they might start to do a amphibious landing. Ooh, that will actually put us over the cap. Huh. Amphibious landing over here, but I don't know if that's worth worrying about. It actually might be. And halt is capped. Good, okay. I think we'll just leave the diplomats free for now. I mean, certainly we could do some sucking up. Again, so we don't have to worry about our relationship in terms of re-election, although it would be nice if fewer people whine about revoking the privilegia. That would be nice. So some people are already supporting it, some are not. Holland, do we still have room to improve? Well, technically, but barely. Well, we've got some room to improve here. You're still going to hate me mostly, but not necessarily that much. So most people are actually quite in favor of this. Ooh, someone here wasn't. Lorraine. There we go. We'll get to work on you guys, and there we go. March 1st, fully ticked up. We're a little heavy on cavalry, or on cannons, and a little lighter on the rest of the lines, but it's not going to be a problem here. There's not that many people in the opposing army. Yeah, we have a larger front line than them regardless. And you're going to move to here? You are. Just go and smack you down. We are attacking into the hills, which sucks a little bit, but really isn't the end of the world. Oh, Lorraine is packed. We lost our claim on Friul and our CB against Austria. I think we'll go and refabricate one. I'm not sure. It would certainly be nice to have access over the coast. Let me bring you down. I don't know if we're going to be declaring war with Austria. Maybe, I mean, maybe we could and we should. Oh! Can't take any hostile actions. So even I can't. Oh, all right. Well, that's interesting. So we can't start that war. Potentially, it can still happen depending on alliance change. Who are you allied with? The Ottomans, because you're a jerk. And England. Well, those are pretty good alliances there, Austria. So I guess for now, we're not going to be warring with each other. All right. Get control over that again. Get control over that. Is there any rebellion risk in Napoli? No. So we'll just go and stick everyone there. Actually, I guess we'll keep you separated. You go to Abruzzi. You go there. You're fine. You are fine. Yep, totally fine. In fact, we could drop autonomy, except there's no autonomy. We could, haven't done this in a while, take a look at right here. Still can't sort this, which is kind of a pain in the butt. But like Malta over here. Are you part of the same rebellion group that just popped? Yeah, that's why you have such a low recent uprising. Oh, you haven't been added to the HRE. Always forget about Malta. Are these ships just parked? I think you are. Transport. You can go over here. And heavy frigate can work the Ragusan trade node. Actually, transport. We're going to use you to get some troops out of there. And yeah, I guess we won't change your autonomy there because of the recent uprising modifier. Salento is another thing. Everything down here. I think most of the places where we'd want to drop autonomy. Friesland might be a thing. Did you have a recent uprising? No. So we'll go ahead and decrease that. 2% unrest is really not going to kill us. That's going to be quite alright. In fact, autonomy's dropping relatively quickly. Might not worry about doing it everywhere. Are you separate? You might both get like Dutch separatists. General died. Hang on. What kind of separatists we get? Frisian? Dutch. Okay, so they'd be separate pool of things, so that's okay. And we won't do any more over there. What would you get? French separatists. You had the recent uprising, which is going to go away soon, so that's probably a lot of that. Okay, so we're not going to drop that much autonomy. It's not too bad. We have a pretty decent empire. Oh, these are woods. If I went this way, yeah, into the grassland, we'd actually have a higher support limit, so there we go. So we'll be able to keep this big stack together. Yeah, we'll get the tariffs. They're still pretty low. How is our colony doing? Italian Colombia certainly expanded a wee bit, which is good. They've hit their limit for expansion, though, unless they want to pick up some other islands or something random. I think that's pretty much as big as it's going to get. Hopefully you don't drag me into any stupid wars that slow me down, especially something with Spain would be very inconvenient. You can be mothballed, therefore you can join the rest of the mothballed fleet. And then we've got some frigates over here, which we will send to the Burgusan trade node. Okay. Still only about 50% of the trade power. We'll see what happens when it ticks over to October. Yeah. Not much. Recent uprisings, a bunch of them just went away. We lost a claim on Nice, which is Provence. Let's go ahead and refabricate that, because it'll give us some options in the future. And tech, which is going to be... Oh, military tech. Yes, please. Let's get some much, much, much better cannons. This is one that I was delaying for a long time, that Tech 25, but we were okay with that. We were finishing the ideas. I'm not going to complain too much about having it. Boom. That is a big boost to cannon tech. I mean, both better cannons, but also like just a lot more modifiers towards it, which is quite nice. Do we have any idea groups going on that haven't been finished? The answer is no. We're actually completely full. So we are free to just tech up for a little while. In 2 techs of admin, we will get a new idea group. Wow, all my generals have died. Crazy. Do I want to make my king into a leader? It's probably fine. Although I might, you know what? I'm not going to do it right now because it'll increase the chance that he dies in like battle or something like that. And I don't want a regency council. So we're going to go ahead and wait on that. Okay. Power projection is okay. It would be very nice if we could beat up on someone. It would be really nice if Hungary declared me as a rival, so I could rival them back, and then when I beat them up, I'll get lots of power projection. 2 more years until I can declare war on Hungary, and we are basically capping ourselves on manpower here. So, again, well below our force limit. Let's go and get you, and then wait for some more money to come in. We will almost certainly be spending a little bit of time capped on our manpower, and that's okay. That's totally fine. Mostly we are still waiting. We're passively gaining a lot of Imperial authority, which is great. And again, I think we're going to have no problems passing this. In fact, 23 princes are for the reform right now. So I don't know if that means any of them will break away. Like, because this makes everyone to a vassal. Some of them have the choice of leaving the empire, and then we get a claim. Now, I'm assuming the people who would leave the empire would be people who voted against it. And right now, there's none of those. So, I don't know. Let's go ahead and... Oh, no, all our dudes are busy. Let's say, let's just randomly suck up to Austria just because we can. It'll be nice once they're our vassals. Spare no expense. I think we still have a little bit of inflation left over, but it's decreasing on its own, so I'm okay with it. Free power points, not going to complain. Lithuania is announced Scandinavia as their rival. Oh, Scandinavia is pretty wimpy now, and you do border it. There's barely any Lithuania left. God, this map. Russia's so far west, Ottomans so far north. There's some real powerhouses here. Because I'm not helping to keep them in check at all. I've got my own business to go on to. Be able to get another army going next month, I think. We're about to finish fabricating a claim on Provence, and I don't think we got caught. Got some extra power points here for annexing of Burgundy. Okay, we got CB against Provence for Co and Normandy. Oh, maybe we already had Normandy as a Co over here. Yeah. Wait, what? How do we have claims on these? Oh, because Burgundy has claims on it. Do I inherit those claims? Huh. Should I declare war, pass this into Burgundy? Declare war, take it for myself? Huh, let me think here. I mean, certainly that's more territory. I mean, I can declare war for any reason. I can declare war for my own claims. Ah, but there, yeah, Co-Normandy were the claims. Okay, from Burgundy, that's what's going on, yeah. And I have my own claim. Why wouldn't I just declare war? Sure, Poland is there, but we could bring in Russia, which I think would be the thing to do. That would certainly accelerate things quite a bit. And we could take some land off Poland. I mean, again, we're just going to be sort of delaying our teching. But we need admin power sort of as quick as we can get it. If we're overextended, it will upset some members of the HRE, make it a little harder to pass the vote until the overextension goes away. But that's not too bad. I think we're going to do that, actually. Let's go ahead and pump this up and then start to move our troops to the front. We should be able to reach one way or another. Nice doesn't even have a fort. So we just need to keep literally one person down here. We'll keep like one cavalry down here because they'll move faster. And then everyone else will move northwards. Yeah, we can't walk through Hainaut now, but we'll be able to in some form or another. Maybe once the war starts, we'll automatically be able to, but we can also just ask for military access ahead of time just to make sure. You and you are going to go this way. And you, is there any way you can leave here? Not currently, but maybe, again, once the war starts. I'm not sure. We're the Emperor, but it's not a war with the HRE. We probably will have to ask, and we can't. These troops might just sort of be stuck here. And we'll see what happens. So that will add to my annexation time. And we're not going to have the Diplo power to negotiate a peace. You know what? No, we'll just wait. It's not going to make any sense. We're not going to be able to negotiate a peace deal. We'll just let Burgundy get absorbed. Then we'll be able to bank up some Diplo power again. And then we'll be able to negotiate some peace deals. This is fine. People can just stay where they are now. They shouldn't get any attrition there. So that's good. If I go here, we've got lots of support available. Excellent. Fleet, we are at the limit. Oh, no, we can actually build a few more. 5 more frigates, please. 1, 2, 3. Just trying to build it everywhere where it's slightly faster. 4 and 5. Okay. More trade power. We got a revolt in Nevers. That's okay. I wish you could just activate one army or mothball an army or something. Put them in training mode. That hopefully will be added in the same patch where they make it that you gain army tradition if you're at peace and you are at full army maintenance. You have like too many cannons and no frontline people. There we go. Bit of a derp comp was going on there. Capped out a relationship with Sardinia. What is that putting us at? Almost, but not quite, the 190 to annex them. Of course, once the aggressive expansion goes away and was at war. I don't even know. This might be too soon, frankly, for us to even annex them. Yeah, 5 more years before we can annex them. So definitely the modifiers will go away by that point. Okay. And we'll just wait until December 1st. We can actually move ahead of time. We're not going to be at full morale or anything, but we'll be, oh, actually pretty damn close. Smash, smash, smash. And it's farmland, so it'll have a pretty high supply limit. There we go. Okay. And bring down the army maintenance. We'll leave it just... Truce of Scandinavia has ended. And Oldenburg. Interesting. Well, they're a little far away, and also I don't know how much Scandinavia is going to be left soon. But it would be fun. I would love to declare more war, but we really do need the power points, so we're going to wait on that. We have money again, and we're not yet at our military force limit, so... Hey! Burgundy's annexed. And we did get a few more troops, so that's good, but we can still get more. There's another group going on over there. Group you up. And that means we can add you to the HRE. Boop. 41. Maybe we'll actually maybe we'll just try to pass the next law. I think that's actually the way to go, because we can't pass laws while we're at war. God, this is really adding a lot of points. These are very high development provinces, so I think they give us quite a bit. 1 point away, which we will get soon. I think that's all my land. Again, I don't know why there's not a clear indication. Like, there's no difference between a province I own that's not in the HRE and a province someone else owns that is not in the HRE, other than, like, trying to follow the borders and remember which provinces belong to me. I kind of wish if you were a province in the HRE and you're in this mode that there was, like, a stripe or something on provinces you own that are not actually added to the HRE. It's a little bit weird. But yeah, we're now just 1 point away, and as soon as, you know, there's like a fraction. We're at 49 point something. So within a couple of months, maybe, we'll be able to pass. So I'm actually really happy we didn't go into a war. Well, yeah, no, I'm happy. Oh, we have a fleet up here. What do we have? These are all more transports. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and bring you down there. May as well group you all up. And we, of course, have built our own little frigates, which we're going to add to the Ragusan trade node. Slowly building up a little bit more there. Yes. Yes, I'm going to take this. Yeah, I mean, another war is going to come, and we will want to start coring. But the production efficiency should actually give us a little bit more money, plus more idea groups and different things. I mean, we do want to tech up, so that's okay. Bam. I don't know what the next idea group will be. You, Ragusa. You... Ragusa as well, and there's another one right there, which can patrol Ragusa. Okay. And I'm just going to wait for this to go, and then that's what we're going to figure out. With all our manpower and all our growing army size, we're going to figure out exactly who did not go and bend to my will, and those will be the people that I declare war on and annex. Provence has left the coalition against us. Okay, good. Do I need anything from the Pope over here? I don't think so. We're not going to need the prestige boost, and we've already got the papal legate going on, so we don't need that. Come on, HRE, tick over. Is it going to be May 1st? Is May 1st going to be the time when we get to 49? Or 50? It is. Wait. We lost Diplo Rep because we annexed a subject, which is hurting my votes. Are you kidding me? Arg. And I've already got that going on. So now we don't have the support anymore. Plus, I'm worried that more people will break away. Oh, I should have checked a little sooner. I could spam out a bunch of royal marriages as a way to improve things, but we can also do this. We've got a bunch of free slots. Oldenburg. Magdeburg. Lorraine. Well, Lorraine's going to hate me regardless. Actually, you like me quite a bit here. Aggressive expansion. Heretic religion. Oh, yeah, and I can't flip you. Actually, I can. I thought you were a free city or something. Huh. Let's improve that quite a bit. Well, I guess we have a little bit more politicking to go. I could replace my advisor here with the one that does better relations over time, which will help burn away aggressive expansion faster, but I think the Diplo rep overall is stronger. Did it cost us a little bit of Imperial authority to flip that? I think it did. Still 2 heretic princes. Who are they? And would the rest of them flip? No, Ulm, which is a free city, so I cannot ask you. So that's what I thought Lorraine was. Who's the other prince? It's not you. Is it just me, or does it look like Ulm is the only Protestant nation in here? Maybe it hadn't updated yet? Let's wait until June 1st. We'd have to put a cut in here, but I'm quite curious what's going on. Just going to wait until June 1st and see if that recalculates. Yeah, there we go. We actually, with 1 heretic prince, which is Ulm, it's actually not enough to make us lose any imperial authority. So that's good. Alright, so it's going to be a whole bunch of sucking up to people. Damn, I hadn't thought of that. I don't think I can put annexing on pause, though. Or maybe declaring a war, but then I couldn't pass a thing. Like, I needed to pass a thing right before annexing Burgundy. And then I'd have 10 years to burn off that penalty. I mean, I may as well just annex Sardinia the second I get it. Oh, no, we can't do that for 5 more years. Because it doesn't stack. The penalty to your Diplo rep doesn't stack one to the other. Well, poop. Sorry for the harsh language, guys, but poop. I guess we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Time is a concern. I think we still have plenty of time, but it's going to be a little bit annoying, and we're going to burn off a little extra Imperial authority. Shouldn't have added the last few provinces to the HRE, actually, because I could have just let the passive amount of points charge up and save those for the next one. But, well, it'll have to wait. Hopefully we can get everyone to vote for us in the future. The more Imperial authority we get, the more likely they are to vote in our favor. Does it not apply here? I think it does. Maybe it's because we're not quite above 50. But then once we're above 50, I think it'll start adding more points, just like the votes used to. All right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.